Funding for this program comes from American Advertising Federation of Roanoke and the Virginia Film Office. They're not the rich and famous. Their profit comes not from the thing they sell, but the good they do. Our nation has more than 1.5 million nonprofits that employ 1 out of 10 Americans, providing services that otherwise go unfulfilled, keeping our community connected when all else fails. But nonprofits often lack the tools to properly promote themselves, to inspire more donors and volunteers and clients to their cause. That's where I come in. I've been in the nonprofit world for nearly 20 years. I connect nonprofits with marketing professionals who donate their time and expertise so that, at the end of the day, these life-giving organizations can do more, do better, by creating more, that's right, buzz.
Way back in spring of 2020, what seems like a lifetime ago, we launched Buzz. It was the start of the pandemic, so the challenges were immense, but somehow by August of that year, we were airing our first episodes on public television. Since then, we have featured 12 different nonprofits here on Buzz. And so here at the start of 2022, I want to take a moment to reflect on where we've come from, but more importantly, where we're going, and to thank all of those who have helped make Buzz possible. So in honor of the 12 nonprofits we have featured on Buzz, I want to celebrate with a 12th day of Christmas party.
I've always enjoyed celebrating the 12th day of Christmas. Having an event on January the 6th extends the festive season and gives people one more event to look forward to. My first order of business was to find a venue. I, of course, wanted to support a nonprofit, and so I selected Center in the Square, which recently had transformed an old warehouse into Blue Ridge Nightmares, a Halloween haunted house experience that I had attended with my daughter. Scared the bejesus out of me, but I was hopeful they could clear out all the zombies.
Hi, I'm April Corbett with Center in the Square, Director of Marketing and Educational Outreach, and I'm sitting here in our warehouse space that currently we're calling Center on 9th. This houses Blue Ridge Nightmares, which is an immersion theater experience that comes to Roanoke every October. In addition to that, other events will be held in this space, and it's available for private rentals. All of Center in the Square's activities, like fundraisers, events, and things, go to support not only their mission, but the mission of 10 other nonprofits in downtown Roanoke.
Hi, my name is Anthony Giordano, and I am the creative director and special effects and makeup artist here at Blue Ridge Nightmares. I make props, sets, costumes, pretty much anything hands-on. Right before COVID hit, I was working on 5 different TV shows in the New York City area, and when COVID hit, everything stopped, and my dad contracted COVID, and he died 2 weeks after he got it. And I spent almost a year in solitude, and there's really nothing big and elaborate here in Roanoke. There's small haunted attractions here, but not to the level that they saw in me that I could bring like almost a Hollywood set to the Roanoke Valley. So I decided to utilize this great city's history, and with the partnership of Center in the Square and them having this influence and having this goodwill within the city, it really just made it all come together.
As far as who was going to attend the event, I wanted to invite all the nonprofits in the region, as well as everyone who has starred in an episode of Buzz, and the marketing professionals affiliated with the American Advertising Federation of Roanoke, who have donated their time and talents to help these nonprofits achieve more buzz.
I'm Carrie Cousins. I'm the president of AAF Roanoke and the director of digital marketing for Lead Point Digital in Roanoke, Virginia. So I've done a little bit of everything with Buzz at this point. I worked with the Southwest Virginia Ballet in the first episode of season 1. I've worked with Virginia 811 in a later episode. And you know, the connection with AAF Roanoke has been that we are partners with Buzz, and we've been working together pretty much from the beginning to put together episodes and help nonprofits and agencies get together and do good work. Buzz and AAF are a natural partnership because AAF's educational mission falls right in line with a lot of what Buzz is doing. Not only are we helping marketing get to more people and more nonprofits, but we're educating the public on how all this stuff comes together. You know, there's a lot of secret sauce in marketing, and the episodes on television, the episodes on the radio show, all of that stuff comes together to help both nonprofit marketers, marketers at agencies, or even college students or somebody interested in marketing learn about the field, learn what they can do, and learn how to put those pieces together.
So here we are, the night of the event, and what we've done here for this Roanoke cityscape scene is to invite area nonprofits like Mill Mountain Zoo, Roanoke Symphony, Southwest Virginia Ballet to come and be the street performers in this space. We also have a Christmas tree where nonprofits can put on the Christmas tree their marketing needs in hopes that the marketing agencies who are coming here will take them and execute them over the course of 2022. We also have my famous Name That Christmas Carol contest, and I've got a special song that I will be performing at the end of the night.
So I'm Bill Gilmer. I'm with WordSprint. We are a marketing company that specializes in design, print, and mail. Do a lot of campaign work, a lot of rebranding work, a lot of old-fashioned printing and mailing. And I think Michael twisted my arm to participate a little bit in the Ballet episode, and kind of got hooked on that. So we did one with Mill Mountain Zoo, a complete rebranding project, and then later came back with the Mountain Valley Charitable Foundation. With a rebranding, they've become Eastmont Community Foundation, and we redid the website and did the print mail stuff as well. It's been fantastic. We've met some great people. We've learned a lot about the community that we live in. I wouldn't trade it for anything. And I won't tell Michael this, but I'd love to do another one.
My name is Bambi Godkin. I am the education manager at Mill Mountain Zoo. This is one of our animal ambassadors, Lincoln. We both appeared in the Buzz4Goods, one of our first episodes that they did for Mill Mountain Zoo about possibly rebranding. And we're really excited about where that might lead. And we have a birthday celebration coming up in July, and you may hear some more about rebranding at the zoo. And Buzz4Good, of course, did help us with that. So we're very excited to be here at this event. WordSprint was integral in helping with that episode and creating some potential new logos and other things for us, and so hopefully people will see more of that as we roll into this year.
So I'm Cameron May. I am a digital specialist at Wheeler Digital. We are a full-service digital ad agency, and we had the pleasure to partner with Mike and Buzz to do a rebrand and big end-of-year fundraising push for Ram House, Roanoke Area Ministries. And we had an incredible time. We're really, really thrilled with how the campaign turned out, and it was just really cool to be able to use these digital marketing skills to do something really, really meaningful and important that makes a difference in people's lives. So we can't wait to do another one.
We have been able to increase revenues by huge proportions. Just the gratitude, because I think a lot of us who have been in the nonprofit industry for a long time had our ideas about how to raise money and how things should work, and we never really understood that it was an investment to put money into marketing. And it is a simple way to do things so that you can spend your time on programs rather than fundraising. The plan is to continue to do more of the same because it works. I think that we need to continue building our marketing plan every year, which is what we're doing, but we have the tools in our toolbox now, which we really didn't have before. So we're just going to keep doing more of the same because it's working.
My name is Carol Jesse. I'm Executive Director of Southwest Virginia Ballet. And Mike Hemphill contacted me back in the early spring of last year and said, hey, I've got this new program that I would like for you guys to be a part of. Can I come and talk to you? And I said, who are you? And this is crazy. No, I don't know who you are. This can't be for real. Nobody wants to help nonprofits in this way. But I let my guard down and I let Mike come in, and the rest is history. From that, we had a brand new website developed for us that was incredible. Our old website was practically unusable. We have a brand new logo that's absolutely beautiful. All of that thanks to Carrie Cousins. We've developed a wonderful relationship with Bill Gilmer of WordSprint, and it has just been a joy and a blessing for Southwest Virginia Ballet.
So early on, when Michael talked to me about what he wanted to do with Buzz4Good, I thought, that's a really radical idea. And like with anything else, when you give back, you tend to get more than the person you're giving to. And that's been the case every time we've been involved with Buzz4Good. We've helped 4 different organizations over the last 2 years. We're kind of addicted, can't help it. My team loves to do this work, and it's actually helped us in a lot of other ways too. It tends to unify us as a team. We get behind the organization that we're helping, and we really enjoy the work because people are appreciative and we know we're making a difference. We've done the Habitat for Humanity of the New River Valley project with the Hearts for Home. We've done the Giles County Children's Services and DePaul Community Foundation work where we were trying to kind of bridge that gap with foster care families and the shortage down there that's also happening all over the country. We also worked with CATS on their Hallowheels event and the fundraiser they do. I gave them some tips on some other stuff, and that was so meaningful. It was so great to tie them into other local media. And then of course Healing Strides of Virginia we worked with, to the point that was the pilot show. We helped them with the website, branding, commercial, and a bunch of other stuff. And now 2 years almost plus later, I'm on the board of directors at Healing Strides because Carol, like Michael, is really hard to say no to.
So at Friends of the Blue Ridge, we were looking for content to put online for our members and our volunteers to engage with while everybody was struggling with the pandemic. What turned out to be a small idea of thinking we would showcase some youth musicians turned into a partnership with JAM, the Junior Appalachian Musicians, as well as the collaboration with the production team at Buzz to produce a 60-minute segment of showcasing the kids and the Blue Ridge music that they are trying to keep alive and well. We got tremendous feedback from the production. Our members and our volunteers were really excited about it. We also got some community feedback where they were really impressed with what the kids are doing, what the program is about. They were grateful to have something to watch from the safety of their house. So we brought the idea to Buzz and trying to have a quality product, and it was really easy to work with Michael and Dan. They had great feedback and direction for everybody. We were dealing with youth musicians and getting them to open up and share their stories. It was really impressive to see how well that story was told, as well as showcasing JAM and Friends of the Blue Ridge.
So we partnered with Michael. He reached out to bring us in on the Christiansburg Institute project, and it was an honor to be able to help. It aligns with our mission of helping and serving mission-driven organizations to expand their reach and to convey their goal to the world. And so, especially organizations with limited resources, and so I admire the work that Buzz does because it really does, like I said, align with what we do and who we want to serve. And definitely would look forward to doing another project, whenever the need is there.
So my name is Spencer Lowry. I'm a commercial lender with Freedom First in the New River Valley area, which is a new area for us with Freedom First. And, when I met Michael and kind of heard about Buzz4Good, we knew it was a home run for us and something that we truly wanted to be involved in, because it's the nonprofits that are, the lifeblood for our communities. And it's often those same nonprofits that don't have the resources available to help out those that are clients or in need. And with Freedom First, that is a priority of ours. We're a not-for-profit bank, and anything at the end of the day that goes beyond our expenses, we're pumping that right back into the community that we live in. It was like I said, a no-brainer that we wanted to be involved in what he was doing. We saw numerous amount of episodes that he had conducted, and I tell you, it was heart-wrenching to hear some of the stories that those families go through, particularly with the kids with cerebral palsy, and they need their walkers and things like that. And to hear that story, boy, I tell you, it put things into perspective for me. and reassured me that I'm in the right place and doing the right thing.
If I could have a few minutes of your attention, this is the price of admission, is having to listen to me for a few minutes, so thank you. I want to thank all of you so much for braving the weather, for braving COVID, to be here tonight. Hopefully neither will impact any of us. We are going to get started here with a contest. So the 12th day of Christmas has always been a family favorite in the Hemphill household because you've got all the chaos of the typical time between Thanksgiving and Christmas with all sorts of holiday events. Then you've got New Year's. Well, 12th day of Christmas on January the 6th allows for the holiday festivities to continue for a little longer. And so in honor of that, I want to have my traditional Name That Christmas Carol contest, okay? Question number 1. Up on the housetop, reindeer do what? Number 4, in honor of the 12th day of Christmas, on the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me what? In It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas, name one of the 2 wishes from Barney and Ben. Yeah, next level. Right. I'm not playing around here, folks. Okay? And number 12, where did I see Mommy tickle Santa Claus? This is a PG event, so please keep answers on the up and up. There are children around. Number 1, up on the housetop, reindeer do what? Pause. And pause as in stop, not P-A-W, no, not P-A-W. Did you do P-A-W-S? Oh, that's sad. P-A-U-S-E. Reindeer, I don't think. Now, Bambi, maybe you could help us out with Mill Mountain Zoo. Reindeer have hooves, not actual paws. Okay, yes. And number 12, where did I see Mommy tickle Santa Claus? Underneath his beard so snowy white. Well done. Okay. All right. As you all arrived, the nonprofits who are here who have not been featured on the show had the opportunity to write down a marketing need that they have. And I would like to give those nonprofits the opportunity to have 30 seconds here. No more than 30 seconds. You get the hook at 30 seconds. Introduce yourself, your nonprofit, your mission, and your marketing need so that these talented folks who are members of the American Advertising Federation of Roanoke can hear about you and your need, and hopefully they will be inspired to take your ornament from the tree, or we will take those and try to circulate those among the membership and execute that sometime in 2022. So who would like to be first? Come on up.
Thank you, Mike. Hello, everybody. My name is Tyler Godsey. I'm with 5 Points Music Sanctuary and Foundation here in Roanoke, Virginia. Today, or this month, we enter our 5th year as a nonprofit. Our mission is to pursue the power of sound. We use our concerts and events to fund programs like music therapy, hearing loss advocacy, and accessibility initiatives. We run a year-round music therapy program where we provide free music therapy to various ages with very special needs. They range from 3 years old with Down syndrome to veterans with PTSD.
Hi, I'm Kristen Staples with Hope to Walk. We build low-cost prosthetic legs for amputees in developing countries. This is a big deal because in developing countries where people make $5 a day, they could never afford a prosthetic leg like we have in the US that costs $5,000, $25,000, $50,000. What we really would like help with is getting PR support. We would love to have some more buzz. We would love to get on the Today Show someday. I'll put that out in the universe. Our low-cost prosthetic leg costs just $100 to make.
I'm Lisa Spencer, Executive Director for Local Colors. Our signature event, the Local Colors Festival, brings many different cultures together with performances and art and food and educational displays. Oh, and did I mention food? From around the world.
Hi, I'm Christina Ballard with Children's Trust. I'm their Executive Director, and with me tonight is...
I'm Brenna Sullivan, Director of Development for Children's Trust.
And our mission is to prevent and reduce the occurrence of child abuse, and neglect.
I'm David Foster. I am chairman of a grassroots rail advocacy group known as Rail Solution.
Hi, my name is Geraldine Trellew, and I'm with the American Red Cross, which has been around for 140 years. So, of course, you all have heard of the Red Cross, and it's a well-established organization, but regionally, we need help getting the word out that, one, we need volunteers. The Red Cross is 90% run by volunteers. The other part is that this is the lowest blood levels we've had in 10 years during this time of season. Some communities are only one car accident away from having enough blood supplies to save lives.
My name is John Keeley. I'm involved on 3 boards, so I'm going to do a 3-fer real quick. First of all, the Roanoke Valley Speech and Hearing Center, I'm on the board there. The mission is to help children and adults communicate effectively.
I am JoJo Friday, representing tonight Seed Sow Grow organization, which is probably the newest from what I've heard. We just started actually last year. I am originally from Belize, a third world country, and my people in Belize during COVID times really suffered great hunger. So during that time, I established a nonprofit that actually provides seeds and resources for self-sufficiency.
Hi, I'm Allison Jorgensen with the Council of Community Services. The Council of Community Services has actually decided to continue the local Give Day. Was known as Roanoke Valley Gives before, not known as that anymore, but we kind of a save the date. April 20th is going to be the community's new Give Day with the Council of Community Services. And as far as marketing help, we're looking for organizations or help for organizations that are partnering and taking part of this Give Day, helping them kind of learn how to promote and maybe make some money off of the day. So, thank you.
Awesome. If you will indulge me, I do want to thank everyone who's gathered here who have helped make Buzz possible over the last year and a half since we first launched. We have since we started filming episodes in May of 2020, we have featured 12 different nonprofits on our show. And so 12 nonprofits, 12th day of Christmas, obviously that calls for, that's right, the 12 Buzz4Goods Song. And so there is a chorus to this song that I will teach you as we go along. On the first Buzz4Good, Carrie Cousins gave Southwest Virginia Ballet an incredible new website and awesome logo. And here's the chorus, okay? And the nonprofits get more buzz. On the 6th, Buzz4Good Access Advertising gave Feeding Southwest Virginia a 40th anniversary multimedia celebration. And this episode was also sponsored by Partners in Financial Planning. And the nonprofits get more buzz. On the 10th, Buzz4Good Spectrum Media Solutions designed for Christiansburg Institute, a fantastic website to share the school's 155-year history. And this episode was sponsored by the Community Foundation of the New River Valley and Woods Rogers Attorneys at Law. It just rhymes, it just flows, folks. And the nonprofits get more buzz. On the 12th, Buzz4Good 5 Points Creative helps Habitat for Humanity of the New River Valley launch Hearts for Home throughout the communities it serves. And this episode was sponsored by Eastmont Community Foundation. And the nonprofits get more buzz, but we're not finished yet. Now it's 2022 and we start production soon. 12 new nonprofits helped by marketing creative professionals who are members of AAF Roanoke. Sponsors so far, the Virginia Film Office, Louise Lester Foundation, Freedom First Credit Union, The More the Merrier, Please Come See Me After I Finally Stop Singing, broadcast on Blue Ridge PBS, wait for it, there he is, filmed by Dan Morelli Photography. Let's all give it up for Dan. Last time. And the nonprofits get more buzz. Thank you. Thank you.